Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. So in this video I'm going to show you the makeup mistakes or techniques that I use that just weren't flattering for my face or my skin tone. And yeah, I must say that I'm still learning. Yes, learning is a process. I'm still learning, so take your time with this. Take your time while learning makeup. You get to learn new things as time goes on. So let's get into this video. I've already moisturized my face, but I'm going to put some primer just so that it can get into the skin better while I go in with my brows and my eyeshadow. Primer, the black Opal invisible primer. So I like to put it mostly in my T-zone areas, and the rest I just... So for brows, I used to use a black pencil. Yes, I started out by using a black pencil. So on this I'm going to use the black pencil, and this one I'm going to use the brown pencil. And this side will be showing the mistakes. This side will be what I have learned or my current makeup routine. And funny how I used to do that box thing. Like it was never, I make sure that box shows that this is where it starts from. It's the start line, it's the finish line. And that's how I used to do my brows. This side I'll use the brown pencil, and I'm using the Davis eye pencils. If you haven't watched my brow tutorial, please go and watch it now. I'll either leave it up there or I'll leave it in the description box below. I explained why you shouldn't use a black pencil unless you have jet black hair. Then feel free to go and use a dark pencil. So next is I'm just going to get a concealer to conceal around my brows. Another mistake I used to make with concealer was to use a really light concealer to define my brows. I used to use a concealer as light as this. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. Then for darker shades, oh god, I have concealer on me. For darker shades I have Espresso and dark cocoa. So on this side I'm going to use Toffee because at some point I did use Toffee as a concealer to conceal around my brows.
Bruh.
And on this side I either use the Espresso or the dark cocoa. Today I'll use Espresso as always. And I'm just going to blend that out. See the difference? Yes. Next up, wait, I didn't close it. Next up is using a concealer as an eyeshadow base. Now yes, I still use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso for my eyeshadow base. But a mistake I used to make was putting too much concealer on my eyes to the extent that it started to crease, and that is just very unflattering. You don't need all this. But I assure you it's going to just crease your eyeshadow. You're just going to get those lines, your eyelid lines on the concealer. So for this side I'm just going to use that same brush. Basically we're just trying to give it an even tone. This is even too much. I'm going to set the concealer that I've used. This is the Black Opal Soft Velvet Finishing Powder. This is number 600. So I know many people want that really pigmented eyeshadow to pop, like you put a very nice eyeshadow look and the colors are popping out really well. Just use a little concealer or just get an eyeshadow base and use just a little goes a long way. And then when you are using your eyeshadows, you just have to pack them on and then blend them out. It's way easier than that. So then I'm going to use the Huddah Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Next up, I'm going to go into foundation. So I used to use this Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is the shade Mocha. This was absolutely not my skin tone. I just don't know where I was going every time I used this foundation. When it was under the sun, it looked, I can't say it looked okay because I actually don't remember, but this was not my foundation shade. This side I'm going to use the usual one that I use. This is the Black Opal True Color Perfecting Black Opal foundation. This is the shade Ebony Brown. Oh yeah, and another thing I've noticed, this is a combination stroke oily skin foundation, I guess, and I have very dry skin, so I guess that was one of the mistakes that I made. I shouldn't have bought that. I think I bought that without, you know, knowing what skin type I was. See, this has a matte foundation and this still has a bit of a dewy foundation, dewy texture to it, and it gives a matte finish. So I guess the Black Opal foundation is not as drying as the Revlon foundation. So next up we're going on to concealer, and I'm going to use the LA Girl for concealer, again in the shade Espresso. I've never used toffee. Never. See, totally uneven. The foundation has more of a cool finish, and yet the concealer is for warmer skin tones. So again, I'm just going to use Espresso again on this other side. Another thing I learned is not to use too much concealer, because that can also increase on creasing and all those other things. So just a little concealer, a little goes a long way, a little product goes a long way. Another thing that I used to do is baking. I used to bake. Now I have very dry skin, and the baking is basically just, it's mainly used by oily skin, and it's basically just a way to keep your makeup on longer, but I don't advise it. Maybe for oily skin, baking, it just makes you look cakey in the end. Even though you have an oily skin, it does make you look cakey a lot. So yeah, I used to bake, so I'm going to bake on this side. Yeah, some people still do bake, but me, nope. I'm going to let that sit there for a few minutes, but basically for this side I just like to put that all over my face. So as that finishes to bake, I'm going to use the Freedom Professional Makeup. This is the Stunning Smokies palette, and I like to use this shade right here, this one, just to reverse contour. I still do not know how to use cream contours yet, but once I learn that, I will do a video on that. I'm still practicing, I'm not yet perfect at it. Then I'm going to reverse contour again with that brown shade from the eyeshadow palette. Next, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest, just to set everything on my face. And last but not least, highlighter. I'm going to use the shade here. This is in the Smokies palette. And yeah, that's the finished look, guys. So just a few areas that I want to point out. One, my eyebrow routine has changed. Go watch that video, description box below. I will do a separate video for eyeshadow. I have also learned so many things, especially with my type of eyes and eye shape. I will do another video. Side shows the mistakes I've made. As you can see, there is a big difference from the eyebrows to the foundation to, you know, so many things, even the creasing on my eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. So as time goes on, I will learn more and more techniques. This is what I've learned so far from the past 2 years, ever since I started doing makeup. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will do a separate tutorial on the eyeshadow as time goes on, and yeah, please share with friends and family if you learned something from this. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.